Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Atlanta Braves. Boog Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and starting this one, Chris Sale. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
One out, bases empty. And that misses. 1-1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Two down, bases empty. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering, and it just misses. Gurriel in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. 2 outs, bases empty. Outside low, and that's ball 2. And that one fouled off. And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Allen makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Arizona. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta, today's starting pitcher, Merrill Kelly. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. And there's a strike. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here comes Austin Riley. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. That one missed. Just missed.
Outside.
And that clips the inside corner.
3-2.
Out there to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
That one fouled off. Misses, and that is ball 1.
1 ball,
Good
2
slider
strikes,
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Braves go down quickly here. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now Eugenio Suarez. Sale back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire, very consistent with his zone, Chris, gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
That's down and in. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Randall Grichuk now. First pitch just misses. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Josh Naylor, and that is out of play. Suarez at second. Grichuk on at first with nobody out. And misses inside. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Gabriel Moreno in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Ripped on a line to center. That's a base hit. Suarez headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Two on, 1 out. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That's in there. And the count 1-1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fly ball down the line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That's a strike. It's 0-1. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
1-1.
The shortstop
Ball two.
takes the ball. Inside, just missed. Ketel Marte waiting to hit for the D-backs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Ketel Marte. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Popped up. Murphy under it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Truist Park, here's Marcell Ozuna. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And it's even up to Ozuna. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees. And that is strike 2. On the ground. To first. That's 1 out the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Alex
Ball, that's
Verdugo
outside.
in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Ball.
Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fought off foul. Tap foul at the plate.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes the 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one is inside. Sean Murphy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. In the air to left center. Under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So here's Murphy now. Murphy tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Tied up here in the early going. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Caught him looking for the K. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Verdugo ranging after it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. There's a strike.
Nope.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Just missed. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
That to right. Grichuk makes the play. One away. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Hit in the air, left field, has a beat on it, and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. So the lineup flips over. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. That's to third. Zips it to first. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. And we're back. And the batter now, Randal Grichuk. Grichuk, in his 11th season, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. And that's in for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Gets a piece and stays alive. A changeup missing. 1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Josh Naylor. That one ripped but foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. RBI single his last time up. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Atlanta, here is Austin Riley.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
On the ground to third. And foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Caught looking his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there.
1 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He circles the bases, his 11th of the year, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a
one
ball.
1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, number 13. Sale back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these D-backs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one drifts inside. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And that one wrapped foul. Just missed. The Braves up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off left side. And that one missing low. And it's filled up. And that's inside and a good at bat, ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Perdomo over at first with 1 away. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1-2 now. Sale back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 balls,
Well, with
2
the
strikes.
amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Just
Nope. Ball
missed. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
He got
2
away
strikes.
with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering is downstairs. Misses
3-2.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball popped up. Sale. And that'll do it. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Alex Verdugo. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop from his knees, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Here's Sean Murphy. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And delivers outside.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's
Off the
outside.
plate. Ball 2.
That's
that's
outside.
out.
3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Nick Allen flied to right his first time. edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Grichuk snags it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's downstairs. Now 2-0. Murphy off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Out in front and foul to the left side. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brandon Pfaadt up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Number 43 getting loose as well. Next offering is outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one misses. Full count now. Austin Riley next to bat for the Braves. Two outs. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 2 left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 2-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Spencer Schwellenbach.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game, and now the DH, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Daysbel Hernandez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer also getting ready. The 1-1. And that's
2 balls,
downstairs and
2 strikes.
outside. Outside
full
low.
count.
Full count now.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Eugenio Suarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
No outs, runner at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. He is struck out and he is walked. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. Late swing, fouled off. Next
That's ball
offering
2.
is down low.
2-2 the count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next to hit, Randall Grichuk, 1 for 2. And fouled off. That one's
got a ball,
upstairs,
1 strike.
ball 1. Next
Ball
one
2.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So up next, Josh Naylor. And that
That's
one
a
is
ball.
downstairs. Ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. That missed
2 balls,
inside.
1 strike.
2-1. Fastball for a strike. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here is Austin Riley. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Merrill Kelly done for the day, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Pitching change here. Brandon Fought.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. And ball 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie. He didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Kendall Graveman getting loose out there. Two down, nobody on. That's the 3rd,
nope,
and that's just foul. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So a man aboard. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Two outs.
That's in. Ball 2. Yeah.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Diamondbacks 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Daysbel Hernandez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one down. Now the left fielder. Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. Ball one. Hernandez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball, that's it.
Inside. And that's ball 2.
Aye.
And that's
Ball
too
3.
high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Stays alive. Got him swinging. 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. That missed by a
1-0.
lot. And that's ball 1. The shortstop
balls,
takes the
no
ball.
strikes.
A little bit
Ball
low.
3.
Ketel Marte waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here.
Hey.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 3-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Braves 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one
1-1.
missing inside. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. And that's
That's ball 3.
downstairs. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball left side. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
So a man at first. And next for Atlanta, Alex Verdugo. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner at first. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And there's a ball. Albies on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, 2-ball. Over to second for 1. On a nailer. They got 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
So 2 down now, and here is Sean Murphy. That clips the corner.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good eye right there. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next pitch is downstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 8th. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. Hernandez back to work. There's a strike at the knees. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, is getting loose. Bummer, the lefty, warming up as well. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, base is empty. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Gurriel. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
That one misses in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's inside. Eugenio Suarez, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. This one high in the air to left center. Verdugo hauls it in to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Thompson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. High fly ball on that one, curling foul down the right side. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll hustling after it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder.
So digging in, Michael Harris II. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kendall Graveman up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Upstairs, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Grichuk pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the slider outside. Just misses. Next offering is downstairs.
That's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a foul ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, one-run game. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Randall Grichuk in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now it's filled up.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
He's 2 outs away. And here is Randall Grichuk. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. That one in there across the letters. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great pitching, really kept them in it and gave them a chance.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long